Hey everyone, George from Elite Motor Cars. Today we have in front of us one of my personal cars, a 2001 Cadillac Eldorado ETC convertible. Now these cars were converted into convertibles when they were brand new. They were done by a company called Coach Builders out of sunny Florida. They made two variations of these cars. They made a soft boot and a hard boot. This particular one is a hard boot. And before we even get into the video too much on this particular one, I want to let you guys know this is a project car. It's not a car you can drive home. It's a car that's got to be trailered. It does run and drive like very local, but it does need to be serviced and gone through. I'm explaining everything as we get further into the video. Now I bought this particular car back in 2015. I had great ideas for it. I wanted to fix it, wanted to get it done, and there's just way too many projects I have around. Basically with personal cars I'm getting ready, there's just not enough time in the day. So I decided to not let this one sit around anymore, and somebody's gonna get a very cool car. There's one other little thing with this car, and I want to mention it before I even get further into the video. I bought this car, it was actually donated by the original owner at the time. It is still basically a one owner car per Carfax, but, and the key word is but, the title was never turned in on this car. So this car is being sold without a title, a bill of sale directly from me to whoever buys the car. I know some states bonded titles are simpler than others, so that's up to the next person. I'm not getting into that. I am selling the car on a bill of sale. It's coming from me, my business, to whoever buys it. So let's check it out, guys. So this is a one owner car. As I said, it's triple black, which you never see triple black ETCs. And this one only has, I think, 88,000 miles. I gotta look at it again when we get further into the video. It's a really awesome car. It really is. But it definitely needs some tinkering. It definitely has some marks. I mean, the tires look decent, but they're old. I mean, they are definitely old tires. So they're probably over 12 years old. So you probably want to put tires on it. Eldorado Tiger Paw there. Looks like the same up front there. And as you guys see, it's got some marks, it's got some bruises. One thing I love about the Hardboot car is the look of the car. It's just so unique, guys. Look at this. I love how this boot folds up, the roof goes down in there. I just think that uniqueness and the roof line just makes it stand out that, hey, this is something different. This is not a regular Eldorado. This is something different. And that's one thing I do really love about the hard boot cars. The soft boot cars, they're awesome, but they definitely retain a more of a hard top look, which a lot of people love. A lot of people don't like the rear glass in the hard boot, but for me, I love the hard boot. I own one soft boot currently in my collection, but I do love the hard boot cars. But some people will go, hey, I love the soft boot. So that's everybody's opinion. Everybody's gonna like different things. Now this one does have dual exhaust, standard like they all have. It's got all the ETC badging. As you can see, the trunk is not sitting correctly. The pull down is not working. Our antenna seems to be working. The uniroyal right there as well. I'm pretty sure I replaced one at one time. So this is the tire I replaced at one time. So that tire is probably 8 or 9 years old. So it probably needs 4 tires if you get it running good and you start using it. But look at the lines on these cars, guys. Gorgeous automobiles, they really are. Absolutely gorgeous. Love these cars, absolutely love these Eldorados. Especially the 2000 to 2002s, especially the ETC. As much as I love chrome, I love the monochromatic look that the ETC of that era had. I'm a big fan of the 2000 to 2002 Eldorado convertibles. You know, I'm not saying I don't have some 90s convertibles in my collection as well, but I am a big fan of them. And I'm sad to let this car go, guys. I really am, but I just don't have enough time in the day, and this car deserves to get fixed up and enjoyed. And sitting around with me, it's not going to get enjoyed or fixed up anytime soon. It's been 10 years I've been tinkering around with this one, saying I'm going to sell it, saying I'm going to keep it, but it's definitely time for somebody to find it, somebody to enjoy it, find a new home. Guys, it doesn't have the fog lights down there, as you can see. Regular standard headlights, fog lights down there as well. It's got that beautiful Cadillac traditional grille with the wreath and crest. One thing you guys notice, it does not have a front license plate thing, and I forgot to take my little plate there. So if you're watching my video, please take a second to like and subscribe below. I'd really appreciate it. Also check me out on Facebook, especially Facebook and Instagram. Elite Motorcars, Peabody, Massachusetts. What a beautiful car. Beautiful car. Look at that wood wheel, guys. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The front windshield is custom. No, I'm kidding. It's cracked. The wood is pretty good. Not perfect by any means. Got some cracks and stuff. So here it is, guys. I got it running. It is running rough, the car. So my 2 cents on it. I recently just did spark plugs on it. A couple of them were junk. I found a couple broken regular wires I fixed as well. But what I also noticed on this particular one is that it still has a misfire shown on cylinder 5 and 6. I am pretty sure it's the coils, but I'm not replacing them. It's being sold as a project car, and it's also showing a oxygen sensor code as well. Now the big kicker on this particular car, and I know it's tough to see, I take a little bit of a ride. The exhaust has a little bit of a rattle to it. If you notice the temperature right there. So this car has run hot on me on and off for the last 10 years. It's probably what we all think and know it is. I did do a bunch of work on it when it first came in. So as you guys can see, it gets hot right there. And I've had it running this whole time, moving it around, doing pictures and everything. So you could drive it for 20-25 minutes. It does not get hot. There's that blinking service light because of the misfire. So basically, all in all, guys, it probably needs a head gasket. I did the radiator. I did the water pump. I did a ton of stuff on this car when I first got it. And it ran great. It was really, actually, temperature-wise, was perfect. And then the last time I went to use it, after it sat for a while, it would start running hot. So it does run hot there, as you can see. It probably needs, like what we all think it needs, it probably needs a head gasket. And it's got a misfire, and it's got the, whatchamacallit, it's got the misfire there, and it's got an oxygen code. So the misfires, let me reiterate, the cylinders 5 and 6. My guess is it's probably coils. Just want to let you guys know. So guys, this one is really well equipped. It's got the Bose sound system, CD changer in the trunk, heated seats, dual zone climate control, all the basic stuff, power windows, power locks, power seats, lumbars, controls on the wheels. So pretty well equipped one. It's got that beautiful wood wheel as well. I mean, the wood trim is not perfect. It's got some cracks and marks. It's definitely not perfect. Gear shift's in great condition. All this stuff looks really, really nice. Dashboard's got a little warp to it, but not as bad as some of them, but it's got some warp to it. Driver's door panel, except for this trim piece, is actually in great condition, as you guys can see. And very, very nice. Show you guys the interior here. Interior is actually pretty nice in this car. It's not perfect. It shows some wear on the driver's seat, but nothing too crazy. A lot better than most of these. This seat belt does not retract right. I just never tinkered with it, so I'm going to let the next owner do that. The rear seat has some wear and a couple of marks right there, a little tear there, as you can see. The rear seat's in good condition, but not perfect by any means. Still has the original Coach Builder label right there, which is pretty cool. Up the other door for you guys. Let me open the trunk as well. Let me make sure I get the keys out of it. Let's open up the hood also. You guys can see the interior on this one. The interior is actually pretty nice. The only problem with the interior is right here. This passenger seat looks really good. If you look at it, you go, wow, it's really good. But the lower cushion has some staining and a tear right there. Door panel looks beautiful. The rear seat on this side looks great, as you guys can see. Headliner looks pretty good as well. A little bit of haze, but not much. I don't think the top was down much on this car its whole life. It's just a wicked awesome car. It really is. I'm going to be sad to see it go, but I would love to see this car get fixed up and enjoyed by somebody. back up here, take a better look here. Actually, without the hood open. Let's open up the hood while we're there anyways. So it's got the famous 32 valve dual overhead cam 4.6 liter North Star V8. And it does need some tinkering. If you're out of state, this car's going to have to be transported. If you're a couple towns over, probably best to transport it as well. I mean, it's all there. Everything's there underneath the hood. Everything looks pretty decent too. It does have a fairly new battery I just put in the car as well. You open the trunk for you guys also. As I mentioned earlier, as you guys can see, it's up. The power pull down is not working. And famous with the coach builder cars is that they don't like to stay up most of the time, the trunks. This one does not like to stay up. So it's a CD changer there. Trunk looks to be pretty decent in general. Shut that right there. Back up. Get a better look at the passenger side here. Despite all its flaws, that's a gorgeous automobile, guys. It really is. Gorgeous car. Such cool cars, and these cars are very rare. I know I've advertised a few in the last couple of years, but these are very rare cars. It's cars that you don't really see often. Beautiful automobile. Let me show you guys some of the faults on it. I will tell you, I'm going to put the top down for you guys, but the top is not working. It needs the famous coach builder service. It's going to need top pistons because they're leaking, and the rear window motors, they work, but they're very slow at times. Sometimes you got to pull them up. So simply put, it needs rear window motors and top pistons to get the top to work correctly. If you want to push it up and down, you can. The boot works correctly. That's up to you guys, whoever buys it, if they want to do that with it. Me personally, I would fix it. Just as I said earlier in the video, I have enough time in the day to fix it. The hood has a couple little light indents on it. All in all, the hood looks pretty decent. Got some chips and marks, as you guys can see. Front bumper has a bit of haze to it, a little bit. Some marks there. Marks there. It's a black car. It's a gorgeous car, but it does show every little mark. This fender looks gorgeous. The wipers are junk. They need to be replaced, as you can see. Couple little blister right there. Couple little marks at the top. The top when it works, it's fine, it's serviceable, but it doesn't look that great. It's got some wear and tear to it, as you guys can see. So it's definitely worn, but it's all there and usable at the moment. That's decent. Couple little marks there. That rear molding, that lower door molding is loose. Little scuff right there. Little mark right there. Dent down there, as you guys can see. This is pretty decent, but some marks there. A little chipping right there. The boot, the paint is lifting on it. The clear is fading out on it. Back of the top looks pretty decent, not perfect by any means. Rear bumper has a scuff right there. A couple of marks there. Deck lid has a couple of light indents right there. Scuff right there. More scuffs there. Another tail light. And the tail, not the tailgate. I'm going to say tailgate, who knows. But the trunk does have some marks in it. It's tough to see them right there. If you could see them, and right there. So it does have some marks right there as well. A couple of marks there. The worst is this rear quarter. Looks like somebody scratched it at one time. And it's got some paint chipping. I'm pretty sure this rear quarter was painted at one point in its life. Scuffed down there. More chipping right there. Another scratch there. And this rear quarter is dented, as you guys can see as well. As you can see, the top is definitely worn, guys. It's a usable top, but it's not nice by any means. And it's splitting right there as well. And then the door's got some chips on the edge there. Got a chip right there, chip right there. The mirror's got just a little bit of a haze to it. This mirror, this one, light's a little loose right there. So all in all, not a perfect car by any means, guys, but I'm gonna pull it forward. I'm gonna put the top down basically manually so you guys can see what it looks like. But as I said, the top's gonna need the famous coach builder service, top pistons, and rear window motors. So I put the roof down on this one for you guys. Beautiful automobile. Nothing better than a Cadillac convertible. Absolutely love them. Black interior is very nice. See that piece better, a little bit of fading, but that's normal. Visors are in great condition. The one piece I almost forgot to mention, behind there, is this little trim piece below the steering wheel is non-existent, so it's probably gonna need to be replaced. You buy them on eBay, they're pretty reasonable and not crazy money or anything like that. Usually they're pretty good on the hardtops for some reason. The convertibles, I don't know if it's because they put the convertible top switch there, but they seem to crack and break. Awesome cars. I remember I got my first one of these cars back in 2012. I still have it, a 99 Eldorado Hardboot convertible. That particular car only has 211,000 miles on it. Absolutely love that car. Remember the first time I put the roof down that car. I gotta get that one back out one of these days. But I just love these cars. Absolutely love them. Lines, beautiful automobiles. I will never understand why Cadillac did not make these as a convertible. Never understand it. It's like even with the 80s Eldorado convertibles, when they finally decided to build them in 84, 85, Heston Eisenhardt, that was doing them since 79, had sold a ton of them. So it's like, why wouldn't you just stop building a convertible in 79 or 80 when Heston Eisenhardt was doing them? Instead, they waited to the end of the run. But Cadillac on these cars, the Eldorados, which this particular body style ran from 92 to 02, they never decided to build these a convertible, and they have great lines for convertible, as you guys can see. They're beautiful cars. So I'll never understand that. I'm happy Coach Builders converted these into convertibles. My guesstimate, if you ask me on production wise, I think there's probably 2,200 of these built, including the hard boot and the soft boot cars. So they're pretty rare cars. This one especially being a triple black ETC. And if you wonder what the ETC model stands for, it's got a touring suspension in it. It's a bit stiffer. It has perforated leather seats. It's got the monochromatic package, which means basically the exterior car has no chrome. It's got the special chrome wheels, which is specific to ETC. And it's got a 300 horsepower North Star motor underneath the hood, instead of the 275. Is there a huge difference performance-wise? I don't think so. Some people would disagree. But guys, I can ramble all day about these cars. I love these cars. I'm be sad to see this one go. But I hope it finds a good home and somebody enjoys it. Again, as we wrap it up, the 2001 Cadillac Eldorado ETC Hardboot convertible. Car has 88,000 miles. It's a one-owner car still, but that title issue, leaving that to the next owner. If you're interested in the car, it will need to be trailered. That's probably the best way to take it back to wherever you're taking it. But I will be asking again for this guy. Again, I haven't mentioned it yet. I will be asking $44.95 for this gorgeous Cadillac convertible. Really, really, really want to find a good home. My name is George. My direct line is 978-590-0014. Again, thank you so much for watching my videos, and have a great rest of your day.